Hi everybody, I'm Natalie with Missouri Star Quilt Company, and today on Embroidery 101 we're going to learn the buttonhole stitch. This is a great stitch for, you guessed it, buttonholes. It also looks good on applique or edging of blankets or tea towels or whatever you want to do with it. A lot of people think buttonhole and blanket are the same stitch, but they are slightly different. So blanket stitch typically goes left to right, buttonhole usually right to left. Blanket is a loop around the thread, and buttonhole has a twist in the loop, so it's a lot more secure. It has like a little knot almost by the time you're done with it. Okay, so let me get started on showing you how to do this. So I'm just starting with my embroidery floss. It's threaded in my needle. There's a knot in the end. We're going to start at the back along the top of the top line. What we're going to do is stitch to where we want our first long stitch to come in, and then we're going to go down and through. And what I want you to look at is here where you're going to put your loop in. This loop is going to have a twist in it, and you're going to pull your needle through that twist. Whoops, I dropped it. Sorry, that makes it difficult to see. Okay, see how there's a twist? And then you're putting the needle through it. You're going to pull that and then pull it up to the top so that you have a little twist around that straight stitch. We'll go back into the top and down, and what you can do is twist it around. Whoops, it's easier if I do this upside down. Oh gosh. There we go. So it has that twist in it. And then you're going to tighten it up at the top, keeping those nice and tight. It makes a little knot at the top, along the top edge. So you can see it's a straight loop here, and then you twist it, put your needle through, pull it so it's secure, and keep all of those threads pushed up to the top. If they don't look right, you can push them up with your needle and tighten them up as you go along. This is one of those, all of these stitches are ones where as you go along in practice, you'll get, it'll get much easier, and you'll develop a little technique that makes it so that you don't have to think too hard about it. But let's get a closer look at this stitch. All right, so we are up close now. We're going to start a new line of buttonhole stitches. You go across the top line and down to the bottom from the back. And then this is where you're going to take this and make a little twist and put your needle through the loop. So it goes through twisted. Then you pull it up to the top, and it creates that little twist that keeps it very secure. So you can also, while it is here, make your little, make a little twist this way. Wrap it around the needle, pull it through, and then you'll tighten it up to the top line so that knot stays up at the top. So I'll show you that again. Twist it around. Oh, sorry, it's a little fidgety. Having trouble today. There we go. And if you want to just do it manually, just twist that loop and pull the needle back through it. You want to keep the knots along the top edge and not have them knot up at the bottom. And if you forget to put the twist in it, you are basically just doing a blanket stitch. So no big deal. But the twist is what keeps it secure, and if you put these very close together, that's how buttonholes are made. Buttonhole stitch is named for that. Oops. There you go. It is one of those stitches that might be feel a little complicated to learn, but it's actually pretty easy to do, and I think you'll enjoy it. If you enjoyed this video, there's lots more where that came from. I have a whole channel called Embroidery 101 where I teach you what you need to know to get started and also give you tons of tips and ideas to refresh your memory and help you to advance in your embroidery journey. So click the link below, and I hope you enjoy. Happy stitching!